Once upon a time, in a small village, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young boy named Lucas. Lucas was known far and wide for his unwavering integrity. From a young age, he was taught by his wise grandmother that honesty and truthfulness were the pillars of a good character. Part 1. Lucas grew up with a strong sense of right and wrong, always choosing to do what was honest and just, even when it was difficult. His integrity shone through in everything he did, whether it was helping a neighbor in need or standing up for what he believed in. One day, a traveling merchant came to the village selling rare and exquisite jewels. The merchant boasted about the magical properties of his gems, claiming they could bring wealth and success to anyone who possessed them. Lucas was intrigued by the sparkling stones, but something didn't feel right to him. He remembered his grandmother's words about honesty and integrity, and he knew he couldn't ignore his gut feeling. Part 2. As the villagers clamored to purchase the jewels, Lucas observed the merchant closely. He noticed the sly glint in the man's eyes and the way he avoided answering certain questions. Lucas decided to investigate further and discovered that the gems were actually fake, mere pieces of colored glass masquerading as precious jewels. Lucas faced a moral dilemma. Should he expose the merchant and risk angering the villagers who had already purchased the fake gems? Or should he stay silent and allow the deception to continue? Part 3. True to his unwavering integrity, Lucas chose to confront the merchant and reveal the truth to the villagers. Despite the initial disbelief and anger from some of the villagers, Lucas stood his ground and presented the evidence he had gathered. Slowly, the truth began to sink in, and the villagers realized they had been deceived. The merchant, exposed and shamed, left the village in a hurry, never to return. The villagers, though initially upset, soon realized the value of Lucas's integrity. They praised him for his honesty and thanked him for preventing further deception. Part 4. In the days that followed, Lucas became a symbol of integrity and trust in the village. People sought his advice and looked up to him as a role model. Lucas humbly accepted the praise, but remained true to his values, knowing that integrity was not just a one-time act, but a way of life. As Lucas grew older, his reputation for integrity spread beyond the village, reaching far and wide. People from neighboring towns would come seeking his counsel and guidance, knowing that he would always give them honest and truthful advice. Part 5. In his old age, Lucas reflected on his life and the impact his integrity had made on those around him. He realized that integrity was not just about doing the right thing when it was easy, but more importantly, when it was difficult. It was about staying true to oneself and one's values, even in the face of adversity. Lucas's life taught him that integrity was a rare and precious quality that could inspire others to do the same. It was a guiding light in a world filled with darkness and deceit, a beacon of hope for those who sought truth and honesty. Part 6. As Lucas sat on his porch, watching the sun set over the village he had called home for so many years, he felt a deep sense of peace and contentment. He knew that his legacy of integrity would live on long after he was gone, inspiring future generations to always choose honesty and truthfulness in all that they did. And so the story of Lucas, the boy with unwavering integrity, became a legend in the village and beyond, a reminder to all that true success and fulfillment could only be achieved through living a life of honesty and integrity.